Welcome back to the Ontario High School Course Offering Series. Today we're going to be looking at STEM and information technology. And so it's not so lame. I have a student with me who's going to go through this pathway. So, what would be the most important thing that you believe that incoming students or even current students need to know about high school graduation?
You need to be able to pass all your classes, honestly. They think that freshman year it's okay to fail classes. It's not. You need to be able to show up and present and do your job.
So, even though you don't know who the student is a three sport athlete. So, as being an athlete, you don't have to pass your classes, or do you?
No, you do, because if you are not passing your classes, some coaches have different requirements, but for soccer, you can't fail any classes, and if you fail any classes, you cannot play.
Can you practice?
You cannot practice either. You have to watch on the sideline.
Oh wow. Okay. So, very important, pass your classes, right? So, but the school requirement is you can fail one class, but every sport could say like you can fail zero classes.
Yes.
Okay, so that's important. So there's some classes like that you have to take within these 27 credits. So like could I not take English one year?
No, you need to take English all 4 years.
Okay. So again, it's important to understand and I know it seems like we just always reiterate that every time we talk, but it's really important I think that you know what you have to do while you're here.
Yes.
So, with this one in information technology and STEM, we're really looking at things that are considered core classes, like your math classes. You got to take 3 years of math, and you have to take basically 3 years of science. And then we can even filter some of those into our career technical education classes and then fall into the electives. So, when we go through and look at what those pathways are, because we really focus on the pathways just so that students have an idea of kind of what their themed classes. Do you know really like which pathway that you're following?
Um, Currently I want to kind of go into law enforcement, which is I'm leaning more towards criminology and criminal justice.
Yeah, so your pathway fits into both information and STEM because you're really going into one of those that has a mixture. And did you like explain to him how you kind of found your pathway?
My pathway, it was very hard at the beginning because at the beginning of high school I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I had an idea, but once I started taking classes that I was very much interested in, such as genetics and biology, I really decided on what I wanted to do. So,
So you kind of just tried something new. Like I'm just going to try it
yeah.
and you ended up loving it.
Yeah, like right now I'm currently taking advanced chemistry and I've never taken a chemistry class in my life and I absolutely love it.
That's awesome. So like what happens if you take a class and you're not you just don't like it. So what's something that you would be able to do besides those core classes?
You can change it next trimester.
That's awesome. Like I think it's great that you're able to fluctuate with what you're doing. So, what is information technology? This is kind of when you're looking more at those business classes. So, it's ones that are the fundamentals of computer systems, programs, and technology. So, we have computer applications and Microsoft certifications, and we have quite a good amount of computer classes that students can look at. So, what are like careers that you think somebody could go into?
Definitely an animator or cybersecurity. I actually applied at U of O for cybersecurity because I was very interested in working with computers, and the computer science here is actually really good as well.
Perfect. So, like the classes that students would be looking at as going into the information technology as an incoming student is going to be those business computer apps, exploring computer sciences, the computer animation, game development, and then really diving into those classes like your 10th and 11th, 12th grade year. So, then we're looking at STEM, and we kind of always think that everyone knows what STEM is, right?
Yes.
But really, when you look at it, it's a rigorous academic concept of science, technology, engineering, and math. And we have a pathway and it prepares students for college and career opportunities, but it also really just kind of sets up that foundation. Like you said, you loved all things that weren't chemistry related, but now you
Yeah.
love chemistry.
Yeah. It's honestly really hard, but sometimes you just gotta kind of jump through and try something different.
So would you say that's kind of a theme of high school is to kind of put yourself out there and try new things?
Yeah, it's high school's a lot different than like elementary, middle school. You're gonna be trying different things. You're gonna be pushed out of your comfort zone, and it's just gonna be a learning opportunity for you and help you for the future.
So that's awesome. So we'll get back because we can talk all day about the cool things that you can do in high school. But some of those careers that you could do in STEM would be being like an architect, an aerospace engineer. You could even be a principal. And again, the classes that you're going to take in STEM are going to be those core classes of the science, the integrated science, and your Algebra 1 classes like everyone has to take their freshman year, right?
Yes.
So again, if you're interested in classes in information technology for the ninth graders, you'll take a look at these courses that we have. And you kind of don't get an option. You're going to take Algebra 1 and integrated science. So if you're excited about the STEM or technology pathways, register for them, forecast them out, and we'll talk soon.